Hello everyone, welcome to Figma tips and tricks tutorial. Today I'm going to talk about row filter in table. So generally I have table here which is related to fleet management, and the filtering is happening in the drop down, and as well as here how to use the progress indicator in row using the variable and applying the variable pass through and different variable modes to create this row filter in table. So let's see the example. So here I have an example which is showing the table row filter by using local variables mode and conditional interactions in Figma, as well as you can see this progress bar and percentage indicator. So here while I click on this, it is having options show all, en route, available, out of service, which is related to vehicle status, which is here status, en route, available, out of service, and available. And the last option is so also it will show all. The same way here I have vehicle types, so which is this truck, car, van, and car. So like this we can have number of rows and we can have the filter option as we are seeing in data table. So these all options are available here and it will work as a filter. Same way alert type. So alert type, attention, all good. So we can create a numbers of filters as per our table and rows. So let's see this en route. So it is coming en route. Now if I'm looking at available, so two rows are available, two cars are available in this rows, and then out of service. Now if I go with this so all will appear, and once I click on van, so it will filter out the van, car, and truck. The same way in alert type, attention, so we'll see all good. So here all good, critical, this critical, attention, and then so on. So how we can create this kind of filter in Figma using variable? Let's see. So first we'll take the frame, so let's see it. So here we'll set up this frame, and first we'll create header. So start with table header. So we'll take the table header, and we can give color. We'll use the dark color. Now we need header text. So here I'm taking vehicle number, and then we'll align this. So just copy this, and then we can have another one, vehicle type. So we can have type here, and then we need status. Then we need vehicle health rate. And then finally we need alert type. Now just we'll make it group of this header, and we can align this accordingly. Just we need to drag this so it will be on the same place. So now the next is we can place this rectangle inside this group, and here we can say th table header. Next I'm going to copy the same, so I'm using alt from keyboard and placing here. So generally this is a header and having the 12 pixel. So next I'm going to make it this all to 9 pixel, or we can have the 10 pixel. I have taken the very small frame and then can push it out and can align this. Now it is looking fine. So this I'm going to change the color. So suppose we can take this color, and this font size going to be dark. So here now next what need to do. So this is the structure of table which is done, and the next I'm going to create the local variable. So here I'm taking new collection and we'll say this as a vehicle table, and we'll create the local variable. So click here to create variable, and here we need a string variable. So first is vehicle number, and then second, just duplicate this, vehicle type. We'll use v type because already we have this variable assigned earlier, so it won't make a kind of confusion. So we'll use some different vehicle number, vehicle type, and then we'll have status. So here we say v status, and here so this vehicle health rate, where I'm going to use the progress bar. So for that we need the number variable. So here I'm going to use the number variable. So create variable number, and we can say this vehicle health rate, and then alert type. Okay, this is not number, this is string. So v alert type. Now I'm going to give some random number for vehicle. So here I'm using KA0589 and vehicle type. So we can take the vehicle type truck, and then the status. So if it is en route, and you can take some other uh, description or a table also, the table data. Just it is an example, en route, and then vehicle health rate. So here we can assign this 30, and then alert type. So vehicle alert type, here I'm giving 30%, means we can give attention. So now the next is, here is the value, and this is for creating new variable mode. So we need a different rows. So I will create the different modes, and each mode will have the each row content. So clicking on this, and here we can say vehicle 1, and just take this vehicle 2. So vehicle 2, I'm giving some GA, and then car, and this we can say available, and here we can say 70, and here we can say all good. Now the third one, so vehicle 3, so here we can say CH9012, and suppose we are taking this van, and this is en route available, and what we can say out of service. So this we can give 20%, and here we can say as a critical. Now vehicle 4, so mode 4, which is the vehicle 4, and here I'm going to give PB, and this we can give truck. Here we can say available, here we can say 80, and here we can say all good. So if we need more rows data, we can create using the mode. So new variable mode, so click on this, and you can have the different data here. So how it will impact on the rows, so let's see this. So we have created this local variable, and I'm going to use this variable in row. So here we can say this, so I'm going to post this in this group, and we'll say row 1. So, or either if you want to say any like a vehicle 1, you can say vehicle 1 or row 1, and just alt duplicate this, and here, so this will be the vehicle 2. So same way we can copy this again using alt from the keyboard, and it will be vehicle 3, and the same way we can use this as a vehicle 4. So this is the just making the duplicate, but we can make it more easy than duplicating earlier. So what we need to do, see here, this is the vehicle, and just we need to select this string vehicle number. Here you will get the apply variable, so just click on this, and here is fleet table. So earlier I have created, so here is the vehicle number, so it will appear. Now vehicle type, apply variable, and here you will get the vehicle type. Now status, so from here you will get the status, and then vehicle health rate. Okay, so vehicle health rate, we need a progress indicator, so we'll take the rectangle and take this and use the stroke, and instead of this color, so we don't need a color, you can hide the color. So now you can see the technique how we are using the progress indicator, and no need to resize again and again, just we need to enter the numbers. So this is the progress indicator background. So here we can give the name, or just we can say progress BG. So here you can see this is 22 width, and once we have the 100%, so 100, so it will look like this. Now we can use the center, and here can give some different color. Radius, if you want, can use. Now here we have this, and along with that the color one we need it. So for that we'll take again, or just we can copy this also, and here I'm not going to use the stroke, instead we'll use the color. So some of the color we can take it like green. So here we'll give 2 pixel, 2 pixel. Okay, yeah, now it is fine. Or we can make it little smaller also in height wise. Next, this will be the progress, not BG indicator, and the value will come here, which we can say 8. So here we are just this and this vehicle health rate. So this both will put down and make it the group, so it will be easier. Now I'm going to assign the value. So the easiest way, select this and here apply variable, and here we can say VHR, vehicle health rate. So it will come as a 30, and then we need for the progress. So for progress also we can assign the value. So where we need to assign the value, here is the width, and here we can assign this VHR. So it will appear 30. So the width is 30, so it is absolutely right because it is taking the variable, and here total width is 100. So there will be no confusion for the height and width. So next is now need to align this. So select this, and this can make it. So here this is the data here for the vehicle 1. So alert type is remaining. Select alert type, here apply variable, and can apply here vehicle alert type. Attention, I think this one need to check again. I have given another one, so HR is 30 only. Okay, and this, no, not fleet table, this. Okay, so next what we need to do for the another one, means no need to rework again and again, just we need to change the mode. So this, select all using the control from keyboard, this, this, and then select this also, and this also. Now here you will get the vehicle table, so you can assign to the one. Automatically it will be vehicle 1 only, any first row, so you can select the vehicle 1, it will appear. Now the entire row, if you want, you can assign as a vehicle 1. So next, just I'm going to duplicate this. So this one will be the vehicle 2, and this one become vehicle 3. Now one more is needed, so here we can use this as a vehicle 4. So next, how it will reflect, then select the vehicle 2, and here I'm going to select this all which is having the vehicle 1, and come here and select vehicle 2. So automatically data get reflect, and here you can select vehicle 2 entire group and say vehicle 2. So same way I'm going to do with the vehicle 3. So here vehicle 1, not this, change to the vehicle 3. So this, and then the entire row. So why we are using means this not just for the local variable reflecting the values, even interaction also it will impact. So once we change the mode, we can give the interaction, different interaction for each row. So this one vehicle 3. Now I have vehicle 4, so select this mode and just need to change the mode. not not this one. So this is BG. Okay, this is indicator. Okay, so this. So select this, and here we can change the mode as a vehicle 4, and then finally the entire row as a vehicle 4. So here we can see like a 30, then 70, 20 and 80. So colors, if you want to change, you can change it here only. So this is the 80. Even we can have the interaction for that also using the color variable, but making this video very like easier, because I am going to describe here how to use the filter. So now this is 30, so 30 will be some different color which is like attention, so can use this or this, and then 70 is fine, then 20 is critical, so we can use this, and 78 is fine. Now for this also can change the color, all good, can make it green, and then this, then finally this. Now we have all the data here available. So next work is to define the filter. So select all this, and then you can make little space for filter, and before that I'm going to select this vehicle 1, then vehicle 2, 3 and the vehicle 4. So I'm going to make the auto layout, because when it is going to filter, it should not be a blank space, it should be go away from the down. So auto layout, and this is now fine. So next work is to create a filter. So creating a filter means we need a drop down. So here I'm taking, before that, this entire, so this icon for the chevron drop down, and here we can give some color, and we can remove the stroke. Should be a little more darker. Use something like this. And here we can give like 2 pixels. Now we need a text. So text I'm going to use here select, and first one we are going to give vehicle type, and can reduce the font size to 8. So this is for the drop down header, this part. So we can select and we can group it as a drop down header. Now next I'm going to create a drop list. Here we can see 2 pixels, and width, can select this, keep center. Now next going to use rectangle. And here we can have the text. So vehicle type, so we have the vehicle type like truck. Then we have car, so it's a little bigger. Now we can just duplicate this, so this truck, and then we can have another one which is car, and then can have another one which is van. So in local variable we have created vehicle type truck, car, van. So truck, car, van is available here. Now what we need to do, just group this. This is van, so just make it group, can say van. And then we have this car, so just group this and can say car. And then we have the truck, so this and this, group this and say truck. So this work is done. Now moving to the local variable. So we need a filter to uh, create this drop down. So for drop down also I'm going to create the separate collection here, which will be make easy to this table. So here I'm going to create collection again and going to say this filter, vehicle filter. So in vehicle filter, what all things we need it. So first we need Boolean, which is like drop down header. So we can use V, and then we need another one which is drop down list. So we'll say drop list, and then these all are kind of list. So here we can say this as a list. So list will be also Boolean. So we can say truck. So instead of truck we can say this list, or here we can take as a text. In future also we can give the name if we'll use this text. So t string, here we can say list 1. Now we can duplicate this and we can say list 2 and then list 3. So here list 1 is truck, and then we have car, and then we have van. So now suppose if I write something here 1 2 3 and this 2 3 4, something we have written here. So now while I'm going to assign this here, it will impact. So before that, one more thing is there, like this is the select variable, select vehicle type. So for that we come to the design and local variable. Here need to give select, and one more we need a list which is like a show all. So here going to duplicate this and we can say this select, and the next we can duplicate this and we can say show all. So this both I'm going to move up, so this one will be select one and the next one is the show all. So here it is saying select vehicle type, and show all, it will have the same text show all. So just it will set the text while we use the apply variable. And so first we'll apply the variable here. So this is 1 2 3, and we can come here and see the vehicle filter, which is 1 2 3 is list 1, so truck will appear. So it is getting set the variable here, and the next one is list 2, and then this will be the list 3. Now this is the select. So whenever we want to change the name, we can change in a local variable and it will impact here directly. So this is done. Now need to give the interaction. So select this. This is the truck, means list 1, then this list 2 and then list 3. So I have selected the truck and going to give this in prototype interaction. So what exactly used to happen here? While I click or tap on the truck should appear here in the select vehicle type, and it should appear like a truck, and it is getting filter the truck row and remaining should be hidden. So for that I'm going to give the interaction here. So first interaction I'm going to give, before that I'm going to create show all because that is the missing here, and here. So this van, we can use the control from keyboard, and this we can push it down, and this van we can duplicate this. Now this is when we can say show all, and here we can apply this variable show all. Come to design, apply variable, and here we'll have the option show all. Now, before that, I'm going to create one more collection, which is rows or vehicle 1, 2, 3, 4, because we need an interaction between this drop down list and the rows which is created down here. So how we can have the interaction and the relation between this drop down list and that row. So for that reason, I'm going to create here one more collection which will say vehicle list. So here we can use the Boolean and say like vehicle 1, and here the same vehicle 2. Duplicate this and say vehicle 3, and then we can say vehicle 4. So what will happen, let's see first. So this is the here frame 4. So here we have the vehicle 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm starting with the vehicle 1. Here it is vehicle 1, and here you can see the pass through. So just click on this and you will get here vehicle list vehicle 1. It is hidden vehicle 1. Now the same way we can use this uh, vehicle 2, and we can pass through vehicle list vehicle 2. Same way for vehicle 3. So here vehicle 3, and the last one is the vehicle 4. So means it is applied. Now if I am tap on this true, it will appear. So once the checking is also done, means whether it is working or not through the local variable. So now next, moving to the drop down list. So this is a truck, so we'll start with the truck, and here need to select the entire group, this truck. Come to prototype, and here we need to say here we need a condition, so we can say conditional, and here we can see this is the truck. If we tap on this or click on this, it should appear here. So if select, so this select vehicle type, so I'm adding the condition which will say select if select is not equal to, so this is the list 1 truck. Here vehicle filter list 1, so select is not equal to this means truck. So list 1 is the truck. You can see here values also. List 1 is the truck, list 2 is the car, list 3 is the van. So I am giving here if select is not equal to list 1, which is truck, then set variable select. So same select will take here. Select will appear as a list 1 means truck. So this first interaction is done. The second interaction we need to do for the drop down list. So we'll come to this, and here is the vehicle filter where we have created a vehicle drop down list and vehicle drop down header. So here this drop down header work is done. Now the next, going to add the set variable drop down list. So here it is, p drop down list, here false. So we can say drop down list false. And then yeah, so this is done. One more thing we need to add here carefully, which is like this is the truck, so remaining car and van, that vehicle should not appear, means that rows should not appear. So here we have the vehicle list, and we can see here, or either through the local variable also we can see. So here we have the truck, car, van, truck. So it belongs to the vehicle 1, truck, and then vehicle 4. So first row and the last row will be appear once we click on this filter. So this, here we can add set variable. So vehicle 1 is truck, true, and the same way we can add for another one, which is the vehicle 4, which is truck, should be true, and remaining vehicle 3 and vehicle 2 will be false. So set variable vehicle 2 false, and again we can set variable vehicle 3 false. So let's see how it is working first. So we'll preview. So here it is truck, so truck is getting appear here. So this is working fine now, and it is coming the text also. So one is done means all is done, because we are going to use the same interaction for the another list also. So just right click, copy this, and here for the car you just paste, and the car is just row 2, means vehicle 2. So before that we need to give here select list 1. So list 1 instead we need to give so you can select from here or write again, no worries. So here select is not equal to the list. So where is our filter? Filter list 2. List 2 is car, so not this one. So here it is list 2, which is car, and here we can say select, and instead of list 1 we need to say list 2. So this is done. Now we need to make it car 1 appear true and remaining false. So second one will be true, so vehicle 2, this should be true, and remaining this false, and then this also false. So this is car, and then moving to the van. So just paste the interaction for the van also, and van is appearing just row 3, so means vehicle 3. Here you can see vehicle 3, need to make it true, and then vehicle 2 false, vehicle 4 we need to make it false. In vehicle 1 also we need to make it false because car is not available in first row or first vehicle list. Vehicle 1, then vehicle 4, 2, and then 3. So here it is for the van, which is the this one, third one. So vehicle 3 is true, remaining all false. But we need to here also, instead of list 1 we have to give list 3. So we'll use this select. So we need to check again, filter, select, or we need to use this one, select vehicle type, and then is not equal to van. So here is the van, and then again this one comes as a list 3, and this is fine. So once again going to check for the car, because I have already created a local variable, so it is getting conflict with that. By mistake if I have selected that one, so it will give inappropriate selection. So here it is list 2, so we'll check this. So here is the vehicle type not equal to list 2 is the car, so here it is list 2, and the same way here list 2 car, this is fine. Now I'm going to preview this. So if I click on truck, truck is getting appear, car is getting appear, van is getting appear. So now it is fine, but while click on the show all should be appear. So here we'll use the same interaction, control V, and here instead of this we'll use the select. So select vehicle type is not equal to show all, so here we'll see show all, and then select this one becomes show all. So here it is show all, and then all should be true. Vehicle 1 true, vehicle 4, then this one we need to make it true, and this also we need to make it true. Now we'll preview. So all truck, so all it is showing all those 4 rows, truck, car, and van. So now the final, while I click on this, it should getting appear, otherwise it should not getting appear. So this we need to make it one group, and we'll say drop list, and this is for the vehicle type, and here drop down header need to add the vehicle type. So this is the drop down header, and this is for the drop list. So already we have here in local variable dropdown header and drop list. So dropdown header should be true. So we'll see that how it is. So first make it the true and drop list should be false. So going to assign this pass through with the drop down drop list. Here it will be false, and while tapping on this it should getting appear. So we need to give the interaction here. Come to prototype, interaction, on click. So set, okay, we can use the condition if drop down list is false. Yeah, so here is the drop down list, and this is for the vehicle filter, right? So we drop down list equal to false, then set variable drop down list. Here is vehicle filter, so drop down list true, and we need to add the else part, then it will getting toggle. So here we can see set variable. Here we have the drop down list, and drop down list should be false. So now again going to preview. So here truck, okay, car, van, and so on. So it is working fine. Now just we need to duplicate the first filter and we can create the second filter. So for that we no need to give much more work here. So I'm going to place this here and select both. So it will come or like a overlap to the table. Fine. Now just duplicate this. So what we need to do before getting duplicate, we'll come to the local variable, and here we have this show all truck car. So what we are going to do here, plus new variable mode, and here this is for the vehicle type. So here we can say vehicle type, and here we can say the status, and one more if we are looking at, then we can say alert type. So we'll see what all data is available for Visual. So vehicle type is done. Status, we have the en route. So here we can say select vehicle status, and here so all is fine. This will be en route, and then it is available, and then this is out of service, and for alert type here we can say vehicle. So select alert type, and here so all, then we have attention, then we have all good, and then critical. Now what and how we are going to do, see. So select both, use alt from keyboard, and it is getting duplicate, little space. So this is for the status. So here we can say this vehicle status. So naming conversion means should be appropriate, so it will be easy to give the interaction. Now the next, this one, so vehicle status. So what we are going to do here, just change this. Here it is the vehicle type, early one. So in the earlier one, here we have the drop down list. Here also you can see the drop down list. So interaction, how we can give here, just come to this mode, and first one is the vehicle type. So we can say vehicle type, and this is the second one where we can say status, and this also we can say as the status. Now in the status we have the en route, available, out of service, and available. So this is the vehicle status which I'm going to show, and we can have this show all and applying the variable. So en route is there already, but it is not reflecting. So what we need to do is come here and say status en route came. Now come to the car, available. So it is getting appear now, out of service. But then also I'm going to apply the mode, because while we are giving the interaction, it should reflect. Now this show all. So this is done. So this one is the status, car, van, so all will say as a status. And by default vehicle type is the by default mode, so automatically it is getting auto status. So status will be auto here. So instead of that we need to make it vehicle type. So here vehicle type is there, so drop down list, we can make it this all as a vehicle type. So once I have checked this, so here now it is coming automatic vehicle type. So what is the benefit of this variable mode, which I'm going to show here. So now drop placed vehicle status, which is the status already given, but need to pass through. So vehicle filter, we can make it like this, and we need to give the interaction. Before that, just check the interaction is already given here, so it is appearing as a truck instead of en route, because this is given as a group name. So we can say en route, and this available, or you can use some generic name like a list. So you can say list 1, list 2, list 3, as I have done in a example. And here out of service, so en route, and here prototype. So en route is only available in row 1. And one more thing we need to change here. Update this. So now you will get the some different here. While selecting the select one, you will see the select vehicle status. So this is also fine, we can use it, or either if you want in mode, you just remove this and you can say here select. So select vehicle status not equal to, and here it will be the list one en route, it will appear here list one. So we need to check it here en route. So if it is not equal, then come to this select and again vehicle status, and here we have the list one. So list one is here and root. Now this is fine, and just first one is true, and I think yeah, so en route is only available in vehicle 1 row 1 and remaining all false. False, and this all false. So this is en route is done. Then available also will check. This is the, here you will see select. So we need to select this status, select vehicle status, and here you will see the list 2. So list 2 is all good. Oh no, here we have the available. So this is the status available. The same way here, select already appearing and list 2 available. Now available is for the row 2 and row 4, means vehicle 2 and vehicle 4. So here vehicle 2 is true, and just we need to make it vehicle 4 true. And the last one we need to make it false, it is fine. Two is true, 4 is true, false, false. Now coming to the order of service, here come to the interaction, we'll check again this select status, vehicle status, and here list 3. So list 3 is out of service, here it is appearing. Now coming to the this select, it is fine, and then list 3 which is out of service. Now out of service is only third, means vehicle third is true, remaining all false, so it is fine. Now so all, in so all I don't think so need to change, we'll see that. And here is the drop list vehicle status, come to design, and already it is vehicle filter, this is pass through, just need to hide this and we'll preview. So vehicle, oh, interaction, so this interaction we didn't check again. So here drop list, and this drop list should be for status equal to false, then drop list for the here, if it is false it should be true, and again we can select drop list. We'll see. So this is working fine, but it is not getting reflected. So we'll see here drop list vehicle status, come to design, and here vehicle filter, and this is status. and here we need to pass the drop list, so which is appearing here, vehicle filter drop list false. Now we see again, so we missed the pass through. Now pass through is there, so we pass through the variable. Now it is working fine. Selecting show all, it is showing show all. Truck is fine, car is fine, van is fine. Here we'll see show all, en route, available, then out of service. So this two filter is done. Now I'm going to make the another one filter using the same technique whatever we have done here. So here we need this, and then vehicle status, just using alt from the keyboard to duplicate this and giving some space. And here it is for the alert type, so we can say here alert type. Or we no need to write also, because already we have given, suppose it is there, so just we need to make it this, this is, and come here, we can make the mode as a alert type, and here select one, we can change it through here. Here it is alert type, so no need to write again because we have given the name in a local variable. And then vehicle status, so here we can need to change this group name as a alert type, and then this is the drop down list, which we can say alert type. And here we have the all description. So first we'll make this, instead of status we'll say this as alert type, and select this and use this alert type. So we'll check, so all okay, it is still a status, so select this status one and change with the alert type. So all critical, all good, attention. So we'll start with the this, which is like attention, and so for attention, what is in prototype, so attention is available just for the vehicle one. So here we'll select this, and here we can say alert type, and this is the list one, which is attention. Fine. Now next is the select is fine, and then list, which is attention. Fine. Now just we need to show row 1 because this is the attention, and so vehicle 1 is true and remaining false. Cool. Now available, so we'll check this interaction. So for available we have row 2 and row 4. So before that we'll change this alert type, select alert type, and this as a list to, which is I'm going to alert type is available. Oh, sorry, all good. So this is done. Now set variable select. So select is fine. List to, instead of this, we can say all good. And all good is available for 2 and 4. So here we can see 2 and 4 is true and remaining false. Now come to the out of service. So here we need to change this name, so it will be confusion. All good, and here critical. So all good is done, then critical can come here and just click on this, and this is critical. So before that alert type, and here select this critical, fine, and then set variable select is fine, list 3, so critical, and critical is on the row third. So vehicle 3 will be true and remaining all false. Fine. Now come to the so all. So all is just we need to change here and select. So select alert type, and this so all alert type, and here also select is fine, and so all is alert type, and here it will show all. Now the next is this drop down list. Come to the design, already it is there and defined. So let's preview. Attention, all good, critical, en route, available, out of service, then truck, then car, van, show. So it is working absolutely fine, and no need to more onto the interaction part. Just we have to take care how we can build the relation between this drop down list and the row using the local variable. So here I have created this local variable which is having vehicle filter. So here vehicle list, vehicle table, and vehicle filter. So I have created these three. So here vehicle list, you can say the row also. So row 1, row 2, row 3, 4. So this all will be true, and then we can build the in between the interaction. So this won't have the mode. Here we are using vehicle 1, 2, 3 because we need to show and hide the rows here. And most important thing is this auto layout should be created, otherwise it will disappear from the middle of the row, so it won't look good. And then this vehicle table, so just need to create the different mode. So here we can create numbers of rows, and in future if I want to change it anything, so it is easy to change here. Suppose this is, so I can use any of like VR 0234. So it is working. Now suppose if I'm going to change in here, this is 30, so if I want to make it 20 or just 31, so it is getting impacted here. If I want 100, so it will get impact. So color things, we can use the color variable to changing the colors also, that we can do this. And for drop down you can check, if it is not clear for the drop down you can check video is available, so you can check that. And this is the table, data table third video which I have created. And earlier I have created table with the pagination, next previous button, and number of pages. And after that I have created one more video which is like delete the row, select using the checkbox. So you can check those video, I will add in description those links. And this table is like a data table is entirely cover up in almost 3 videos. So thanks to listening me, and please add your valuable comment, so whether I'm giving this trick and this trick is like helpful for you or not. So please write on the comment. Thank you very much.